In the previous section, we compared the placebo effect and the power of the human mind to create miracles such as Peter walking on water. Today, we want to address the first point of disagreement between Christ and the Church. With the help of two experienced doctors who have extensive experience in placebo treatment. Where does their path diverge? While both the Church and Christ refer to faith and belief for miracles, where lies the fundamental difference? Dr. Thiam and Dr. Anu. Both treat their patients using a common method called placebo. They create an appropriate environment for the patient to trust the doctor and feel that their illness is under the doctor's control. The patient, unaware of the truth, undergoes the treatment process and recovers. But the essential difference between these two doctors lies in their actions after the treatment period ends. The patient is still unaware of how the treatment was carried out. In comparison to the story of Christ and the Church, this is exactly the situation where Christ has performed a miracle and completed it. These two doctors decide to assist us in understanding the difference of opinion between the Church and Christ by conducting an innovative experiment on patients who have successfully completed the treatment. Dr. Anu will take an enlightening approach, while Dr. Thiam will take a concealment approach. They divide the patients into two groups. The first group will be told the truth, while the second group will have the truth hidden from them. Although the patient has completed the treatment, the noteworthy point is the profound impact each approach can have on the patient's personal nature and quality of life. Now let's examine both approaches in patients. What do you think will happen? Dr. Anu reveals the secret of the placebo. He discloses to the patient that the medication was merely a suggestion and had no therapeutic value. He tells the patients that the medicine was a placebo and they healed solely through the power of their own minds. Initially, the patient looks at this truth with doubt, but Dr. Anu shows them that their mind is the most powerful force that can make the impossible possible. With patience and perseverance, Dr. Anu instills in them a belief in their mental and inner strength. He teaches them how to use focus and faith in their inner power to overcome not only illnesses, but also many life challenges. With every word that comes from Dr. Anu's mouth, the patient feels that they can better perceive the powerful and miraculous part within themselves. They gain more ability to improve their life quality and level, and Dr. Anu, like a beacon in the darkness, shows the way and guides them towards a bright future in life. Second group, concealment and dependency. Dr. Thiam, by concealing the placebo effect, keeps the patient ignorant of the power of their own mind and reinforces the belief that their recovery was due to the regular use of medications and medical orders. Additionally, Dr. Thiam says that the medicine was made using the latest available medical knowledge, very limitedly produced, and very expensive to obtain. The patient, believing that their treatment was due to Dr. Thiam's expertise and the miraculous medicine, feels secure. The patient felt secure as long as they were close to the doctor, but when away from the doctor, the fear of losing the doctor added to their past fears, and they only felt safe and calm next to the doctor. They trusted the doctor's skills, but this trust is dangerous because the patient loses their active role in recovery and the healthy habits that could prevent future illnesses, relying solely on the doctor's interventions. In the first group, the individual recalls overcoming their illness with the extraordinary power hidden within themselves, a truth they could never have imagined. Now, with every small change in their body, they feel stronger and more independent. They have now gained two precious gems, the secret of the human mind's power, and through their treatment experience and Dr. Anu's guidance, they step into the true stature of the pinnacle of creation and the truth of human creation. In the second group, by concealing the treatment secret, the doctor holds the patient's power and trust. The patient attributes their recovery entirely to the doctor's skills, and instead of trusting themselves, places their life in the hands of someone they view as a miracle worker. Unaware of their mind's power, they lose their sense of independence and see only the doctor as their savior. In comparison to this experiment with the Holy Bible, both the Church and Dr. Tiam attribute the individual's faith and belief to an external source and present themselves as representatives of that source. As a result, people remain dependent on them, creating a suitable environment for any kind of exploitation of people. In contrast, Dr. Anu and Christ refer to the inner power of humans that has an internal source and is under each individual's control. Being aware of the truth prevents any kind of exploitation of others and takes a significant step towards reaching the truth of humanity.
In this story, it also addresses one of the disagreements that separates Christ from the Church.
What actions can be accomplished with the power of the mind? Can aging be stopped or reversed, similar to how a patient can heal themselves from illness through the placebo effect?
Which approach do you prefer? Are you ready to create miracles with the power of your mind and faith?
Also be, this could go on for infinity.